What's up guys, Black Scout Survival, and today I got a survival kit review for you, and this is the Sokoa S3 Hunter/Mountain Survival Kit, and I got this from Precision Rifle Supply. Great website to go to. Most all their gear is much cheaper than you can find anywhere else. They've also added some survival, escape, and evasion type stuff. They've also added my DVD, and they got the whole line of Sokoa products, which are some of the best survival kits, bar none, on the market that I've seen. Anyhow, this Hunter Mountain kit is designed to work for, people that are all basically off grid, and it has some trauma type stuff as well, for gunshot wounds, obviously, that you can succumb to in a situation like that. You're hunting, get shot by your buddy, it does happen. But anyhow, it has a lot of survival gear too to help sustain yourself much longer than normal survival kits. It's still a compact size and pretty much has all the equipment that you need. So let's go ahead and take a look and dive into it and see what you guys think. So the bag, it comes in very good stuff. You got a little attachment point here. It's Coyote tan. They also make a high-vis orange one. We're going to first start off with signal. And the first thing we got, which I thought was awesome to have in a survival kit, was this Petzl headlamp. Let me bring this in closer for you. And so, tucks away. This is the new model, so it doesn't need a little case because it tucks away. But you got different modes here. You got a locking mechanism, strobe or blinking mode, red light, red blinking, protect your night vision. Now what I like about this is that you can use this, put this on your head, but what I like to do is put this on my wrist, focus this at the ground, especially tactical operations, turn on that red, and I can work at the ground without giving off a signature from my head, and I got it on my wrist. So that's just one way I like to do it, kind of a covert way, but awesome to see that in there. So this is included in the signal portion of the kit. So going on with signaling, we got a mirror here, day and night. So you got some Solus tape here, got ACR military whistle. That's a must. This is a must-have right here coming up. This high-vis marking tape, flagging tape for hunters. Especially if in the mountains you can get yourself turned around. Moving on, navigation. We've got a pencil in there. We've got a base plate compass, and this is a pretty decent compass because you got a movable bezel here, so you can actually navigate with this, albeit small, but you can still navigate because it has the degree markings. Yeah, you got your degree markings there. So good stuff. You've got a Romer scale, magnifying glass, Romer scale for navigation. See that there? And some waterproof note cards. So that is the next grouping we got is fire. For fire, we got a beeswax candle. We've got some Tender Quick tabs. We've got some UCO Stormproof matches. We have that Fast Fire striker here, ferro rod, totally encased so it's not going to corrode, and you got a striker and a ferro rod. And I'll put the link to where I demo this in the video on the fire kit made by Sokoa. And then this is the Fast Fire Cube, some of the best tinder on the market. I've got a video where I demo this as well, and I can put that also below. So that's your fire gear there. A lot of good stuff. Important to be able to make a fire up in the mountains, Moving on to shelter. Pretty comprehensive shelter gear here. The first thing we have, paracord, mil spec, good stuff. Around that we had some sunglasses. Up in the mountains in the snow, you get snow blindness, all that kind of stuff, protect your eyes. These are just a disposable kind, but they do work. I've demoed those in a previous video. So that's part of your shelter there.
Got some nitrile gloves. They consider this shelter protects you against things, so I get that. Often overlooked. Sunscreen. And you know, some of this gear is just kind of like, it is a survival kit, but it's also make your life a little bit more comfortable kit. You're up in the mountains, you know, you're up there hunting for a few days, or you're hiking for a few days. You got some backup gear. You need some sunscreen, all of a sudden you got some. Not necessarily you're in a survival situation, but it's got some good gear there. So we got 2 packs of sunscreen. You have a camoed color, not camoed, but olive drab / tan Mylar blanket. This is 1.5. Very tough stuff. I've taken these out before. This is some of the best space blankets on the market. So you can camo yourself. You're hunting. You may be cold. Not necessarily in a survival situation, but you got something there to use. You are in a survival situation. You got an orange, big, huge 3 mil bag. These things are gigantic. You can make a poncho out of it if you need to. You can signal with it. You can make a shelter, including with this here, or tarp, or whatever you want to do. So that's another piece of the shelter puzzle there. The next thing we're looking at is tools. You have Kevlar cordage, great stuff. You can saw with it. You've got some duct tape. You can do anything with duct tape. You have some steel wire. Then you have the IDL multi-tool, and this is just one of those small multi-tools I've shown in the past in other kits. It's got a knife blade and all that kind of stuff. Now, is this the best? It's got a Ranger band around it, so you can use it for fire. This isn't the best multi-tool on the market, but it's better than nothing. You obviously need to be carrying a knife anyway, so you got that there as well. Now, this has a lot more of a comprehensive medical kit versus a lot of other survival kits on the market. Most survival kits don't really include medical other than some band-aids. So this has a ton of gear and some good gear for the hunter. We have a small medical module here. It's got all kinds of medicine. You see die mode there. That stops you up from pooping your brains out. You got all kinds of meds in there. I think there's some insect stuff in there. Scalpel blade, bandages, all that kind of good stuff. It's got alcohol, iodine wipes, antibiotic ointments, topical ointment, burn and itch, pain relief medications, anti-diarrheal. So got a few different things there. You also get a personal medicine vial. Let's say you have diabetes, whatever it may be. You can put some of your extra personal meds to keep in the kit. I like that idea. You have some small EMT shears, good thing to have. You can do a lot with those in a survival scenario as well. You get a top sponge, a large sponge there. You get a hemostat bandage, so this is going to stop blood. It's going to clot, help you coagulate that blood. The other awesome thing is you get a SWAT T tourniquet. So, hunting, buddy shoots his buddy accidentally, or he gets shot by a random hunter. You got a tourniquet. Things can happen. I've seen things. I had my next door neighbor fell out of a deer stand and was hurt really bad. So, things happen. It's good to have this medical gear here. Moving on to the next, you got food. Another great thing in the mountains, cold, you burn a lot more calories. You have this New Millennium lemon bar, pretty good stuff. Don't taste bad and they last forever. And you get some aluminum foil you can cook with, do whatever you want to with. So last thing on the list, one of the most important things on the list, what we have here is water. Got some 6 Alkamira tablets. You have a Whirl-Pak bag and a Lock-Stack bag. Now the Lock-Stack bag is stated to be the map case, because waterproof map case, and you get 2 Whirl-Pak liter bags here. So you got 2 liters of water you can carry, and you can use a Lock-Stack, or you can carry the gear in the Lock-Stack if you want to. Keep anything waterproof you need to, or use it for your map. Map's important to protect. So anyhow, guys, this is all the gear. Like I said, this is great stuff. Phenomenal survival kit. Really, everything you could want in this kit possibly. Really, you're going to carry a knife. I never consider my knife part of these small survival kits because I'm going to carry one. Outside of that, phenomenal kit. Pretty much has anything for anybody to be able to survive for a few days in the mountains. So anyhow, guys, if you're interested in this kit, check out Precision Rifle Supply. That's where I get all my gear from. Great prices over there. Go over there and check them out. Get this gear from there. They also have a lot of other stuff. Anyhow, guys, make sure you subscribe to our channels. We put out a few new videos every week. And as always, thanks for watching.